Now you have many talents. What are some of the future things that you're looking at?
Well, right now I'm
Getting
writing.
involved
I'm
in.
writing. Right now I'm writing. I'm writing 3 books. Right now, and I'm writing.
And all at the same time?
Yeah, and as my mind moves from one conceptualization to another, then I fill that in. Then my daughter is helping. In fact, she's coming to put some pieces together. Tiffany, and it's just an interesting dynamic because I'm really looking, one, at the violence that we're having in our country. I'm looking at things, and how the love of money and things actually how it has even corrupted the gospel, even our presentation in church. One friend of mine, the illustrious preacher, the Reverend Maurice Watson, I was with him the other night, and he had a sermon. One of his messages from Corinthians was the cross in eclipse, that no one is preaching the cross.
Yes.
Wow.
We're preaching a relationship with God that's material,
Yes, yes.
Wow.
not spiritual. And we're actually preaching Americanism and capitalism for gospel.
Yes.
If you cannot preach it in Somalia, if you can't preach it in
Then it's American.
Darfur, if you can't preach it in,
My God.
in Madagascar, then it's American.
Absolutely.
And because America telecasts to the world, my African Nigerian brothers are saying to me, because I was one yesterday, we're trying to get Mayweather to go to Africa to fight. And
Oh wow!
with him yesterday.
That you must elaborate a little bit on that.
Yeah, well, I'm the bridge, and I've had Mayweather to speak over in Africa.
Is there a specific region that you're looking to?
Well, South
Infiltrate.
Africa probably,
South
but the
Africa.
Nigerians are backing it financially, and yes, the
That
Nigerians.
is awesome.
And really, I'd like to get boxing in Jamaica, because they like to fight. They like to fight. You know, put them in a ring. We need some boxing gyms in the inner city of America.
Amen.
And you want to fight? Come on, put some gloves on. Get away from these weapons.
Stop shooting and
Yeah,
killing.
but
Do
it's
something
all about
positive.
things. You see, capitalism makes enemies. We have the biggest military in the world. We imprison 25% of the prisoners in the world are imprisoned in America because it's profitable. It's money. The war on drugs was the war on blacks and browns, because if you were white and you had cocaine, you get smacked on the hand. But for crack, you go away for 25 years.
My God. My
See,
God.
and so they spend trillions of dollars on the war on drugs, and it just turns out to put a whole lot of people in prison. So we've got legislation in California that says if it's a nonviolent crime, out the door you go. We take you out of prison because you
That's great
had some
legislation.
drugs on you. You wasn't shooting anybody. I mean, people spend less time for murder. Huh?
Yeah. My brother,
Your brother
locked
brother's
up
situation.
24
years.
24 years in prison. I mean, he ain't murdered nobody. Just because, they said he looked at a young girl.
Wow.
In 24 years. He ain't murdered nobody. He didn't rape nobody.
And
Just
even
was
if he gets
accused.
better, he still has
Even though
to
and not too long ago, I was
rehabilitated
saying that he got stabbed real bad.
Yes, he got stabbed.
And
in prison.
in prison, and he was supposed to be in protected custody, where they don't supposed to be letting
With
nobody
other-
get to him. And
My
the amazing
God.
part about it is that the family can't even see him.
Jesus.
So you
He
don't know
paralyzed
what
on
his.
there. We don't even know the condition.
See, what
His
happened was the
condition.
knife came down the
Yeah,
neck,
yeah.
cut this artery here
Yes.
that feeds blood to the brain,
Yes.
and that's like having a stroke.
Yeah. That's the
My
brain.
God.
Yes.
Paralyzed
No
one side.
accountability.
Yeah, and it's awful, but it's profitable. And then one of the things that's so sad is that judges have shares in prisons.
What do you mean by that?
Shares. They own shares.
In the prison.
Yes, they own
Stocks
shares.
and
Stocks
shares.
and shares
In
in
the prisons.
prisons. Judges.
Yes.
You would think that is a contradiction.
That's a
or
total
to,
conflict of
interest.
interest.
Absolutely.
In California now, California sends its overcrowded group to Mississippi and Alabama,
Yes.
and they said we'll take them if you'll keep us full.
Yes.
My God.
So,
Now
and then another thing, I'd like to say this based on that message tonight,
Yes.
is that many people are going to prison who have mental problems.
Mental problem. Yeah.
and that is
A lot
not
of these
justice.
kids are
That's
having
not
mental
justice.
problems,
Yes.
but they don't need to go to prison.
That's right.
They need to go to
Mental health
a
facility.
mental health facility. They're calling the police in schools
Yes.
on our kids.
Yes.
My God.
And so immediately they're being targeted from junior high school as a problem.
Yes. Yes.
You see, and it's mental.
And they're waiting for them with open arms in
Oh, yeah,
the juvenile system.
And once they get in that system, it's out of control.
Man of God, I could tell you're very passionate about that topic, and we really appreciate your heart and your love for the youth.